Hey, what's up? Good morning. It is not retail. I am going to play retail today. I've actually gotten, I don't want to say far in retail, but I've done a lot. I have my full speed set, which is nice. That took a little while. I've done all of the meta quests in, what is it? Eversong. I've done a bunch of praise, a bunch of ancillary stuff, a lot of intro stuff. I haven't done anything for 12.1 yet, so that is next on the list. But I didn't want to dive right into 12.1 because I was liking retail so much that I didn't want to just do the campaign to catch up and then immediately do 12.1 and not get a sense for what the grind was like in 12.07 or whatever it was. So it was a good use of like a week and a half of my time to get acclimated to retail. And it is ridiculously fun. I have no complaints yet. For this morning, I'm in Darnassus. I'm in that really weird leveling. Oh, shoot. I want to hit the boat at the same time, but I just missed it. I've got some catch up to do. Or not catch up, but just like, can I catch up to the boat and see? Yep. I think we'll see it. The boat is going to disappear. And this happens when you're on it too. I've talked about it before. The boat disappears for some reason. It must be that Darnassus is far enough away that it has to do like a mini loading. There. Okay, so there it disappeared. And then, wait for it. Yeah, I think it's got to get through the Veiled Sea or something. And there it reappears. Really weird. But like this distance must be long enough that they want a loading screen. It must be, well, what it probably is it's on a different layer of the engine. Like, it's hard to explain unless you've actually been able to do it. So the engine that the game is in is basically just a big square. Like, this whole thing is a huge square. And the squares have multiple levels, or like everything has multiple levels. Like, there are parts of the game that are instanced that are below where we are. So like when you blink through a wall, you can fall to the very bottom of the game engine, right? And then die. But there's also places where you can blink through the world and fall through and land on a completely different part of the game. Most notable one is in Ulduar, which isn't this. But in Ulduar, and you can only do it if you're a mage, because mages are the master class. When you're inside Ulduar, it's an instance, right? But you're still in the game engine itself. And if you blink going into Yogg's room, if you blink to go into his room, you can clip through the door and you'll start falling. And you fall for quite a bit, and then you see this huge room way, way, way down. And if you slow fall, you can get to the room and then land safely. And it's actually the chamber of Yogg-Saron that you teleport to through the portals. But like, it's got a physical presence on the game engine that you can accidentally get through. There's nothing in it because you don't enter the instanced version of it when the encounter is live, you just blink to the room. And I did it last year as well in the War Within. Like every time I would do delves, remember I was saying, oh, I wonder if they removed the blink glitch, and they have with invisible walls. But what you could do in delves is you could blink out of the delve through the portal, but not actually get portaled out, and you would actually be in the giant cube that the delve is built in. It's its own instance, so it's its own cube. And I ran the entire cube. It's got one platform, and then you can see the entire cube, and then you could see the delve up in the sky where it is, where they built it. And that thing, I mean, it's huge, absolutely huge. I can't remember if that one was on YouTube or not, or if I only did it on Twitch. If I only did it on Twitch, that VOD is gone. So I guess I'll have to look back and see. No, it's probably not on the YouTubes because I don't think I was streaming the War Within on YouTube. I don't remember. Maybe I have a recording of it? That could be. But anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying there must be something that is required, that at the time required them to put in a mini loading screen and jump the boat because reasons. I don't know what those reasons would be. It's kind of like the Mage Tower, like the original Mage Tower, which we have in Classic right now, but it's not the original. The very first iteration of the Mage Tower in Stormwind, the portal was actually a loading screen. It wasn't something you just ran through and then you were magically through it. It was a loading screen. And I think that was a tech limitation at the time. And then around, I want to say Wrath or Cataclysm, one of those two. They turned it into a non-loading screen change. Or maybe it was TBC. No, I can't remember, but I remember when that happened because it saved so much time. Because I mean, it was a loading screen, and back then loading screens were crazy. They could take a while. Oh, so where am I going, by the way? I'm going all the way over to Azshara to do 2 quests here. Because, like I started this morning, I'm in that in-between zone where I can't do Ungoro. I can do the rest of Teneris. I just want buffs to do so. I can't do Felwood. And those are really the only 2 zones I can go after right now because Eastern Kingdoms, I mean, I'm done with the hinterlands, and I can't go to Eastern Plaguelands or Western Plaguelands. I mean, the quest isn't even there yet. But I will go to, where are you? Come here. Searing Gorge. And I want to do these couple of quests first before I go to Searing Gorge. So I'll do Azshara, and then I'll do the rest of Teneris. There's only like 3 quests left. And then I'll be able to do Searing Gorge. Searing Gorge will probably get me a level and a half to 2 levels. And then I can do Felwood and hopefully Ungoro Crater, without dying this time. But retail, I'm having a crap load of fun on retail. I've got all my LFR done for the week. I've got, I think I have all the weekly quests done, except the PvP one. And then there's some others that I just haven't even started yet. Basically just working on trying to upgrade all my speed gear so that my speed gear is set. I think I'm at 131 speed. Which speed is important for me because it makes transmog farming so much quicker. So all I have to do now is run the rest of the way to Ashara. And I mean, it's only 2 quests, and then I can hearth to Gadgetzan and do the 3 quests in Teneris. And then I'll probably wind up getting buffs, because buffs drop in an hour and 15 minutes. I did 3 Nightmare Praise yesterday. Those can suck real hard. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's a little easier, but the Nightmare ones are really nightmarish. Like, I did 1 and it was easy. I went to like 4 traps. 3 of them didn't have a mob. 1 was the final guy. I killed him. Right, I made him fall back, and then 2 ads appeared to help him out, and I just blew everything and killed him. And then it took me to the boss to kill him, and that was it. And then there was one in Zulaman where, like, I had to do like 10 traps. Every single one of them had mobs. It was in an area with other mobs. I was getting one shot by the Nightmare abilities of poison because I got trapped and everything was on cooldown. Like, I died like 6 times. So it's really hit or miss on which ones really, really suck and which ones are just kind of like, oh, that was easy. But the reward for doing so was like I got a 292... What was it? Shoulders, I think? Like, yeah, I mean, it was worth it. It was champion level gear. You know, I don't even want to know how many times I've died in retail over the years. Like, I'm sure... I can't remember if the armory... Or not the armory. The character stats page tracks all of your deaths character-wide. Or, lifetime-wide. At the very least, I wouldn't be surprised if it's limited to Wrath of the Lich King and beyond. I do know that when they put in achievements, they did have a way, like, the data of your character was flagged in such a way that certain things did port over when the achievements went live and the character tracking screen went live. But I don't know if all of your deaths from when you started playing before Wrath up to Wrath were saved. 24,650? Get good, man. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of always been a concern in retail, is what do you do in max level content if you don't like raiding on a competitive level, like normal, heroic, mythic. I shouldn't say competitive. That's the wrong word. If you don't like raiding regularly, I guess, like trying to push content through mythic, that doesn't necessarily mean you're in a competition, but if you like pushing mythic raids, or if you don't like pushing mythic raids, and if you don't like, you know, mythic plus spam, and you don't like PvP, which I don't, like, how long does the game sustain you of doing the weekly quests? Because, you know, every week when you log in, and I say this having doing this 2 weeks in a row now, you get those weekly quests that reset, and they're usually something you can choose. If it's, do a bunch of world quests, you can do 15 praise for gear. There's usually a weekly quest for that. There's a delve weekly quest. There's a PvP weekly quest. And then there's other random weekly quests that you can pick up that just have you do stuff out in the world. But you can do that in like a day or two. Oh. Whew. Okay, I'm glad that was not a hostile mob. But, for me, what I'm doing is I'm doing all of the quests. So I finished all of Eversong. Next up, I'm probably going to do the Voidstorm. And then there's 2 instanced areas that you can get to. Nijtal and Val, I think they're called. And I did most of one of them, and I have to do the other one. And then there's like a normal and a hard mode. I got to look into what that is. But, for me in retail, I'm just going to do like all of the quests in all of the zones, complete everything that I can, and then probably do some transmog farming, some dungeon spamming. I don't plan on raiding, I don't think. I might do like a Mythic 0, just to like get the weekly vault or whatever. But yeah, I mean, the game can run out of, it's weird to say, but yes, the game can run out of content for people very quickly if they are not dialed into what the game pushes at, end level content, because the focus of the game no longer is, leveling. And it's sort of, just get to max level quickly, and then here's all the stuff to do at max level. What I don't like about retail right now, and I'm sure it'll, well, it probably won't, but there are so many different currencies. And some are in the currency tracker, and some just take up bag space. And there's a lot of back and forth all over the place. Like what you have to farm, what currencies you need to buy certain things. It's a lot when you first start playing. You first get to max level and you're trying to figure out what to do. I'm sure it becomes easier when you realize what you don't care about, what you don't need to farm, what's not important, etc. But to start out, it's like, okay, so here's like 40 different currencies. I'm exaggerating, but go figure out what to do with them. Right, now that I'm confident that I can actually do this, I'll fully buff up. It's a level 47 quest, but for some reason, I always think Ashara is way more dangerous than it is over here. That's right, BlizzCon is coming up. I wonder what it's going to be like. It's been 7 years since I've been at BlizzCon. That is really depressing. It's so long. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely announcing Classic Plus, and they're going to have to... It's too early for The Last Titan, isn't it? I mean, all they can really do is talk about, like, 12.2 and 12.3. I think there's got to be a new IP in some way, shape, or form. There just has to. Because absent that, it's going to be a pretty light BlizzCon. Wow, I mean, if they didn't do a 12.3, that would be... I guess, I don't know. Although, Now that I think about it for more than a half a second, you're probably right. And the reason being is Microsoft has been pushing them to release content at a much quicker pace. And for some reason, the brain trust in Microsoft thinks that 2 major content patches for an expansion is enough before going to a new expansion. And I'm sorry, I just don't. For a lot of different reasons. One, you can have a 3-patch cadence expansion and not have it drag out forever and feel like you're just spinning your wheels with nothing new to do. I mean, not everything has to be Siege of Orgrimmar, right? But if you're on a 2-patch cycle, the real risk that you run is that you don't have enough time to finish the next expansion for launch. And sure, you can finish it, but it's going to be buggy. It's going to feel untested. It, quite frankly, is going to feel unfinished, right? So I would much rather have a 3-patch cadence over a slightly longer period of time than quickly getting the next expansion out in a not entirely complete state. It just doesn't make sense, other than Microsoft wanting to, churn the content cycle because they fear that people will get complacent if the game doesn't feel like it's moving forward fast enough, which is dumb. Is there a subset of the player base that feels that way? Yeah, probably, because you're going to find diverse opinions about literally every single topic if you ask enough people. But I think Classic and TBC is a pretty good indication that there are a lot of people that are okay with content coming out slower or even replaying content like I am while waiting for a much better and finished product to come out. But, I'm just a stupid gamer. I'm not a smart gaming executive that makes millions of dollars to make what's ultimately usually the wrong choice for the wrong reasons. Oh, I need lichlings, not apparitions anymore. So let's go find some. I need 4 of them. And then I need, oh yeah, this quest. As long as I'm the only one in here, and there's just one other rogue, this should be doable. Because the spawn rate on some of these is really bad. Oh my gosh. Are there really no lichlings? Nope. Oh, there's one. The Evilcar. I don't know that mob. It looks like it's an elite or a rare. So I'm going to have to clear this out because these guys share a spawn point. So I'll clear these 4 out. By the way, the lovely music that you're hearing is the much better and original version of Eastern Plaguelands music. It's not the freaking trombone dirge in Elwyn or in Eastern Plaguelands now. Like, there are things that, like, once something gets under my skin and gets to me, it gets to me. And there's really no coming back. And I almost I almost get a visceral type reaction because I just cannot process the annoyance that's coursing through my veins. Like there, ooh, I didn't see behind that rock. Like when something is super cringe, like if you're watching a TV show, not really a TV show, but like if there's like a reality thing or like what's a good example? Oh, like sports interviews with players. Like I can usually get through about 5 seconds of that before I have to mute the TV because I just like I cannot listen to how stupid it sounds. Like so like when a song gets to me or like a cringe reality TV segment or something just like gets under my skin, I just mute it. I'm like, nope, I can't. Like I do not have the time or patience in my day to have this enter my brain in any way. Um that is probably one of the best zone transitions anywhere. 100% agree. And I think I talk about it every time that I'm doing it for the first time on a new character in when I play hardcore. Because Elwyn Forest, not anymore. Elwyn Forest used to be a really long zone because you didn't know what was going on. It's huge. There's a lot of running back and forth, etc., etc. Now you can do Northshire Valley and Elwyn Forest in about an hour and a half if you just go straight through nonstop. But when you're in that zone for that long and you're just hearing forest music over and over, and the only thing that you've seen in the game is Elwyn Forest and Stormwind, and then you make that trek across the bridge and you hit the plains of Westfall, and plains music kicks in, it's just like, oh my God. And quite frankly, that is one of the reasons why, and I say it all the time, when I'm flying through the game on a griffin, going somewhere, and I fly over an old zone that plays that music, if I'm like in my 30s or 40s like I am now, it's always like, well, guess it's time to make a new character. All right, I think this has been enough because I only need 2 more to respawn. I have Fortitude? When did I get Fortitude? Must have been from... I don't know who that guy is. I'm not going to go near him. He looks big and mean. He looks like one of those chimeras from Winterspring. Winterspring, by the way, highly underrated zone. Highly underrated. Almost neglected, I would say. I think for humans, the reason that Winterspring is so kind of just awesome is for us, it's really our first entrance into a wintry zone. And yeah, I know over here we've got Ironforge and Keranos, but we didn't really quest there. Like, we didn't start in Cold Ridge Valley. We didn't start in the mountains with cold music and all that stuff. We started in Elwyn Forest in what felt like the summertime. But Winterspring is kind of really the first foray into, oh, there's winter in this game. And it feels like a really nice zone. It just does. Oh, he did get that cast off. Okay. Wow, double frostbite. Thanks. Ugh. All right, so Fellsworn and Tricksters are the hard ones. Oh, for those of you who care, it's opening weekend of Premier League soccer. I think I talked about it last week, but fall is my favorite season. And there's just something about watching English Premier League early on a Saturday morning in the fall, dew on the ground, sun coming up. It's afternoon over there. I'm a very simple person. I really am. Like the things that I find joy and pleasure in would probably bore a lot of people. Like so many people these days, they need like that constant whatever. Adrenaline, dopamine, whatever it is, they need that for everything they do. Like if it's a weekend and they're not going out to some new place they've never been to do whatever it is people do at that place, they're bored. Where, for me, like I will sit outside and read a book and be happy. Not in the summer though. It's got to be the fall. We're still on. It's fall here. Does he have two pets? What's going on here? One of them. I'm gonna kill this hippogriff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So let me. I can evade if I have to. I just want to see what this guy. Okay, so there's the other one. All right, we got it. Long, elegant feather. What is this for? It's a reagent for something. Yeah, this summer has been, and I don't know where here is, but if it's anywhere in the Midwest, it's been a pretty miserable summer. And it started out really nice. Like, it started out like a nice summer, and then it got blistering hot. And then the smoke from the wildfires in Canada basically meant that you couldn't go outside for like a month. SoCal? Okay. So, I actually have family in SoCal. I used to go there a lot when I was a kid. Wow, that's a weird thing to say. When I was a kid. Huh. Anyway, I have family in SoCal, and I could never live there. I just cannot deal with the constant heat and the humidity. There's no way. Like, your summers are awful. Awful, awful, awful. The last time I was in no, not the last time. I don't remember when it was. But there was an earthquake. It was a 4 something, like a 4.2 or a 4.3. And what's crazy is like you can watch videos of earthquakes and you can explain what an earthquake is, but it's hard to describe how an earthquake feels. Like everybody's like, oh, the ground shakes. Yeah, the ground shakes. The ground moves. But it's more than that for you because you essentially have zero control over your body. None. You can try to brace yourself, and if you can brace yourself and keep yourself upright, then you have a little bit of control. But if you're not, like, if you're just like in a bed laying down, or if you're standing away from anything to brace yourself, you have no control over what is going to happen to your body until the shaking stops. It's a really, really bizarre feeling. How did he get that off? Well, at least I resisted it. Yeah, speaking of reading a book, I am currently reading the Silo series. Season 3 of the show is on Apple TV. What I like about Apple TV is that the episodes come out weekly. They don't just say, hey, here's 11 hours of shows for you to binge on a Saturday. Like, that can be a good thing, but it's more kind of a terrible thing, in my opinion. That was the wrong keybind. Because I don't want to finish a show in one day, because then you got to wait like a long time for the show to come out, you know, with the next season. So I'm fine with the 10-week approach for 10 episodes. You know, plus it gives me something to look forward to every week. But the Silo series on Apple TV is based off the books, so I'm reading the books, which are fantastic because the show is amazing. Hey, come on. There's one. Dungeon Crawler Carl? I've heard of it. I have not seen it. I keep forgetting that I have this. Shoot. Is that a... Oh, this is a horde quest, isn't it? Or something? I don't know. I am going to kill everything. I need 4 satyrs. I also need some mana. You're dead. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you are. Oh, I just realized I changed my key binding away from what I want it to be. Wait, did I? Hold on. Yeah, I did. So I put Ice Barrier in front of Fire Ward. I gotta adjust that. You can't have that much health left. I crit you twice. Thanks. Oh, are they still doing splits on the Race to World First, by the way? How many splits are they doing? Like, I just, it's crazy. Like, they're trying to get gear because here's what I don't get. And because I really haven't looked into it. So they have their 20 main raiders. So they can only be they can only do splits on those raiders once a week. So like what are they running all the splits for? Are they leveling up or trying to get gear for other players as well? It's very confusing. Like, let's say I'm in Echo and so what do? They run splits on a bunch of different characters and then they take the best character from the best geared character out of all of them? Is that what they do? Oh, shoot. Okay, he evaded. Good. So there was a mob that came at me from some... Oh, up there. Okay. Okay, so let's pretend that I'm an Echo. So I have... This is my main. And I do splits with this mage. And I don't get any gear from that split. Then I go on to a second mage and hope I get gear from that one. And then that's the one that I use. And then I guess you do 4 more splits. And then the mage with the best gear gets to join the raid. Mythic? Okay. Interesting. Oh, hey, I'm done with the quests. Now I just gotta go back and get the lichlings. Alright. Did the farming work? There's 1 lichling. There's probably 1 more somewhere. Oh. Haha, absorbed you. So, I mean, when do you stop doing splits then? Like, is there some magic number where we're going to do this many and this is what we're going to go with? Or are we going to do 1 more because reasons? Like, when do you stop it? Hey, cool, it worked. There's 1. Okay. Some resists. That's fun. I will absorb these first. Nice. It's weird that I can absorb the damage, but I still get the debuff. Whatever. It's fine. I don't think there's any follow-up. In the future, there's quests to come back and kill some stuff up there, but that's like, I want to say mid-50s, right? Yeah. Yeah. My main is my main, period, end of story. I mean, that's just how it is, and that's how it's going to be. Like, my mages, they all look exactly the same, and they have the same name. You know, across retail and hardcore and classic. And then I have a bunch of farming mages on retail that all look the same. All right, is there anything that I can... discover the juice... I don't know where that is. Troll Temper, Divino, Egomatic. Okay.
Talk to me.
So what is this? Scrimshank's surveying gear. Oh, isn't that all the way down here somewhere? Yeah, here it is. I don't think I'll be doing that for a while. I'm gonna buff up here. So I have a little bit of time before buffs in 40 minutes. I think we'll see. It's basically gonna come down to luck. But hopefully I can get this quest done. There's 2 of them. We going the right way? Yep. So there's 2 quests down here, and then there's that really long escort quest. Hopefully I can do them. We shall see. So much nicer having a mount. Oh my god. Oh, I think doesn't Phase 3 come out in TPC this week or next week? Or do I have my dates wrong? It's next week, isn't it? All right, we are almost to the farm zone. I've got to do Thirsty Goblin, that's the super rare quest, and Thistle Shrub Valley. And then I will try to do, well, I will do the escort quest if he's up, and I can get these done. Oh, rip. Oh no, I thought that was, I thought somebody had died. So this is one of those quests in the game where I've never gotten the super rare item on the first kill. This guy doesn't drop it, so it won't count, but we'll see if I can get lucky. Because this quest is just, you know, kill 16 mobs. It's the other one where this guy, right here, Dew Collector. Is this going to be a one of one? Good start. Got a lot of health. Nope, no one of one. That's all right. Maybe next time. Oh, you're too far away. Lame. All right, so he can entangle me. That's good to know. There's actually a lot of Dew Collectors over here for some reason. Normally they're few and far between. Oh, he's not going to kill it? Well, then I will. Man, I'm using a lot of mana. Whew. Oh, what's my hearth at? 53 minutes? Oh, shoot. That sucks. I'm gonna lose. I've got to, you know, get this quest done ASAP. So I will lose so much in the flight back. Might have to layer off. Although they changed layering in a terrible way, so not many people do it anymore. Oh, respawns. And it's 2 Dew Collectors. I mean that's good because I need the drop, but also, oh, another respawn. It's kind of crazy. Nothing but Dew Collectors. Oh, really? I got both of them? Not great. I need frostbite in a bad way. Thank you. Wow. I need to survive for 10 seconds. Oh, man. He's hitting hard. Ooh, that's nice. And I got the dew gland. Nice. Good. Now I can just focus on the other quest and quickly do the escort, and we're golden. Sweet. All right, let's go find the other guys. I've got like 22 minutes. Because it takes like 4.5 minutes to fly over to Booty Bay from Stormwind. And wow, there are no mobs. What are you? A root shaper. Good. Where are the thistle shrubs? Oh, there's one. They're the darker ones. And they're being attacked. Okay, so I need to layer off. I hate having to blink. It uses so much mana. But these guys are higher level, and they can hit real hard, and they root. And oh, a totem. That's cute. So if I say layer off one, what's going to happen? I'm going to wait until I have more mana. Actually, not yet, because some just spawned. There's a lot of dew collectors, though. I remember those being the ones that were harder to find. Pull you away from the dew collector. Oh, another one. Nice. I thought that would kill you. I was wrong. Hey, buddy. What's up? Good to see you. Oh my god. Double resist. Triple resist. Quadruple resist. I think that heals him. Wow. That was nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 resists. Not great. I mean, this is a level 50 quest, so, I mean, it is possible that some of these guys are level 50. Which means I just have to use my, my barrier more. 4 of those guys. There's another one back here. What are you? A dew collector. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you come from? That must have been a respawn behind a tree that I didn't see. Good start. Good start. It's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Frost node. Nice. If you have Ice Barrier, it's always worth it to just run around, not use any mana, wait for Frost Node to come off cooldown, and then use a Frostbolt, because you have a 50% chance to crit on double damage. Whereas when I played this game for the first time, I didn't know any of that crap. Which is why we all died so much. Like, I mean, you could read the tooltips and, you know, figure it out as you played more and more, but for the first while, you were just kind of throwing frostbolts and praying. Like, not using optimized anything. That's kind of what I worry about in Classic Plus, that the mouth-breathing spreadsheet heroes are going to take over and find a way to convince everybody who plays that unless you're this spec and doing this with this rotation and these enchants, you can't do anything in the game and you're not going to have fun. Like, I ignore that stuff, and I know there's a lot of other people that do as well. But there's also a lot of people who run guilds that think that because there are certain people on the internet that say you have to do something this way because they say that the spreadsheet says it's optimal for you to do the max amount of damage in an absolutely perfect scenario that rarely ever happens, that is what you have to do. Like, no, you really don't. Literally the only time you have to do something like that, literally the only time, is if you are doing Mythic World First raiding on launch week. You don't even have to do it for raid launch in Classic. You can just go in there with MAME specs, 3 people in your raid, alt-tabbed, not paying attention, 1 guy disconnected, 1 tank wearing intellect gear because they like how it looks. Like, it's a completely different universe. If you want to min-max, fine, whatever. Just don't jam it down other people's throats. I need 3 more of each mob, and then I need the escort quest. I might run out of time here. So, we'll see. I've got essentially 15 minutes. And if this guy won't die, come on, man. Just give me frostbites, then I don't have to use evocation. Oh, sad. Fine, I'll blow evocation. Oh, you had a lot of health left. Alright, so 3 more mobs after this one. And still no frostbites. I think I have enough mana. I mean, I've got a mana pot, so yeah, we're fine. Oh, he resisted the killing blow. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Haven't gotten really any good drops for gold. Kill this guy first. Everything I need is right in front of me. 2 thistle shrubs. Oh, that's not good. That's 100% not good. Oh, that's not good either. How does that happen? Like, seriously. I don't need frostbite, and I get 2 of them. So then another mob pulls. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I'll survive, but still, it's annoying. The things that make you uber strong can sometimes work against you, and that's life. You can do everything right and still fail. And that is not a character flaw. Okie dokie. Those quests are done. Now let's see if our good friend Tuga is around. This is dumb, but I'm going to do it. All you have to do is continue to strafe. If you strafe, you're fine. And we're fine. Okay. So Tuga roams around here somewhere. He's kind of all over the place. He's got like 4 different spawn points. I don't know if he's up or not. So where's my target macro? Put it right there for now. But yeah, he can spawn in a number of different places. So I'm just gonna run around, spam, and hopefully I run into him. If I don't, then we're just gonna go to Booty Bay. I mean, it is probable that somebody else is doing the quest right now, because, you know, that's just, you know, eh. Alright. Wasn't out there. Wow, this suddenly got really dense. Wow, okay. Yikes. And I can try to layer off. I mean, I can do that as well. Yeah. Problem is, nobody really uses the layer add-on anymore because they essentially broke layering. Sucks. So my guess is somebody's doing the quest, which is fine. And at this point, I don't have time to do it. If I can get him right here, I will do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to go turn in and do this quest later. Eh. Nope, he is not up. I mean, somebody must be doing the quest. Which, I mean, the quest takes a fair amount of time. One more run through, and then it's going to run up to Gadget Sand and turn in. What level are the Searing Gorge quests again? Yeah, 48, 49. Yeah, over there is where I'll start. Just spamming my macro. Ooh, what up, dude? Don't dismount me, please. Thanks. Nope, nothing. Oh, hey, look, Ungoro Crater. All right, we're out. Up to Gadget Sand we go. I mean, it's going to take me, what, 4 minutes just to... not 2 minutes to get up there. A little over halfway done with 47, and then the easiest way to do Searing Gorge is to go through the Badlands. So I will do that. So Searing Gorge is on deck, and then Tuga at some point, Fellwood, and then I'll probably bounce back and forth between Fellwood and Ungoro Crater for a little bit, because Ungoro Crater sucks. It's a great zone for XP because there's so many mobs and there's so many quests, but it sucks because there's so many mobs all over the place, and there's elites all over the place, and it's just Such a death trap. You get lackadaisical for literally 2 seconds in Ungoro Crater and you die. Period. That's it. It feels like it's been an eternity to run from Thistledew Valley to Gadgetzan. Land Before Time. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Isn't there like 5 of them? Let's see. Turn in number 1.
Time is money, friend.
And then, oh, I've got to get going.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo, what's up?
All right, so Stormwind, what did I pick up? Hinterlands quest. Okay. Left is faster. Yoink. So I should land with like a minute to spare.
Well met.
I need a ride.
Light pleasure.
Okay, so Searing Gorge. I don't have the pass open. You do that by a quest down here. So I'm gonna have to come through the Badlands. I have all the quests in the Badlands done. And there's the quests over here. I think there's one quest. You need like rune cloth or something, right? Silk cloth. So I'm gonna pick up some silk cloth and iron forge. Wait, do I have any in my bank? Some, but not enough. Okay. And then it's just clearing out stuff over here and then going over and getting the flight path at Thorium Point and doing those quests. Probably not going to go into the caves. I just want to do just a couple of the intro quests. The Key to Freedom. Yeah, so I'll have like a minute and a half to spare. Oh, one thing on retail that I haven't looked into it at all yet is layers that just came out. No idea. I saw a post about them and I didn't read it. No idea what they are. Apparently it's like raid bosses or something. It's just something else to farm. I hope it doesn't mean there's like another currency for it, because there's enough currencies already. But I mean, it is what it is. I could come back and do some of these quests. They give a few thousand XP. Now that I'm somewhat high level. What's the mod called that shows how many enemies you have killed, etc.? That, unfortunately, is an add-on that no longer works. It's called Autobiographer. And it's still broken for Classic Era ever since they made the API change in the last patch like 3 weeks ago. So I have not been using Autobiographer since then. I haven't looked to see if it's been forked or anything. I was actually going to look to see if I could fork it myself and fix it. Let me take a look. Oh, there is a fork. Look at that. Let me install this fork and see what happens. Am I resting yet? I am. I'm going to do a quick log out and log back in. I don't know if this will work, but find out. I'm glad you asked, because I would not have looked for a fork just now. Hey, look, it works. That's good, right? Yes. Does it show? Yep, it's got all my data, so it's going through what I went. Let's do 100 events a second. And just see how far it goes. No, let's start level 42. Okay, so it doesn't work completely. That's fine. So it's going through right now and showing everything that I did and what level I am. Pretty soon I'm going to be getting into Westfall. Oh, I went up into... Oh, that's right. I love this add-on so much. Now we're in Westfall. Level 17. Red Ridge. Wetlands. Duskwood. God, I went everywhere. I just want to see when the data stops. Yeah, some spaghetti code. ChatGPT, please fix this add-on. I wonder how many people do that now. Starting to slow down a little bit because there's a lot going on. Oh, now I'm up here in Arathi. Where am I now? Oh, there I am. Down in Stranglethorn. Back up in South Shore. Now I'm in Arathi. Now I'm back in Stranglethorn. Oh, the buffs are late. Oh, there we go. 50 seconds. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to run out of data here. Probably pretty soon. Yeah, I'm out in Desolus now. And still in Desolus, level 39. I'll I'll have to watch the end later because I've got to get to Stormwind. Oh, let's repair quick.
Hello. See you around.
Why didn't that sell? That's weird.
What are you looking for? See you later.
Oh, I need silk cloth. 9 of it. Got my other booth. Now we go to Ironforge. Do that in a second. I just got to get to a mailbox. Ironforge has, I think, 4 or 5 mailboxes, which is crazy compared to every other city that has 1. Well, and Undercity has a bunch too, I think. Or not a bunch, but they have more. Okay, I want to see where my data ends. I wish I could change the events per second, but that appears to be broken.
What can I do?
All right, let's fly.
Your feet.
Yeah, it doesn't go any faster, so we'll wait. Like, I can... There, now we can see it a little better. So this is my journey so far. I'm level 20. I just hit Red Ridge. Back to Stormwind, back to Red Ridge. Stormwind, Westfall, Duskwood, Wetlands. This add-on is just so good. Well, it's going a lot faster because I'm not in Booty Bay with a ton of people. Now we just hit Duskwood, or Dustwallow Marsh, I mean. 1,000 Needles, that's right, 1,000 Needles. Barathi, South Shore. Just bouncing all over the place. Holy forest music, Batman. It's starting to slow down a little bit, probably because there's just so much data it's parsing through. So we'll sit and wait. Now we're in Decilis. Just hit 39 or 38. Yeah, so it's probably going to cut off at like 42 or 43. I think that's when the patch came out. And then it should magically jump to 47. Actually, it shouldn't because I haven't done anything yet. So yeah, my data stops at level 41. But let's see if it has all the data. Doesn't appear to have it all. Statistics. Yeah. I mean, they're there. So it's just a matter of it getting fully fixed. I gotta go south of the Horde City, Kargath, which I'll be far enough away, it's fine. I need all my buffs again. Oh, there's a bunch of stealthies here I gotta look out for. Probably run into a couple doing this. Well, I actually might be high enough level that they don't even activate. Oh, there's one. Yeah. I'm a good, what, 7 levels higher than these guys? Ish. There's the path I need. What time is it? 10 server-ish. No, not 10 server. It's what? 9 server? Yeah, 9 server. And Searing Gorge. I love it. I talk about it all the time. I just love how the music gets more ominous the higher level you get. Like, you realize that, oh, I'm not in a quaint little forest with, like, wolves and bears. I'm in, like, the end game. Oh, duh. I need to show all this stuff again. Maybe I should do that. You know, play the game without Questy telling me where all the quests is. Although, now, I think I've done it enough times that I know where most of the quests are. There would still be stuff that I miss, for sure. Because unless you have something on the map saying, hey, there's an available quest here, you're probably going to miss it. Caught. So I need to get Dark Iron Geologists. And the escort quest is available, so I'll do that. You're going to come after me, aren't you? You resisted my sheep. That's not good. Oh, crap. I'm getting pretty lucky here. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy start. But, I mean, it all worked out. Okay, I need to make the next level of bandages. What, really? I did not think that I would get that geologist. There's another one out there, isn't there? Yep. There's one in the tent I didn't see. So I'm just gonna redo this here. Yes. Hung you out to dry like a pro. Nice. That makes it so much easier now. What was that? Scroll of int. You're still alive? This worked out really stinking well. I got super lucky with this. Geologists have no health. All right, that worked beautifully. Love this music. You see the difference between choral music and a growing crescendo gives you that really epic feel, whereas trombones, triple forte on repeat doesn't give the same effect. Or Tissimo. Awful. The only time that works, like Mahler's Second Symphony, the brass chorale with the trombones, I mean, that works. Actually, once I get done clearing this out, we should listen to it. It's only like 4 minutes long out of the entire symphony. All right. Let's cue this up. Let's turn off game music and listen to trombones done right.
Well met. See you soon.
And if you've never heard this, just get ready. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that's beyond really good. That's just super amazingly awesome. I forgot that this escort quest is a little hairy. What level is it? 45. Eh. And this is where it gets dangerous, so I'll stay max range. I think 3 guys spawn-ish. How many? 4? Not good. No, that's not what I... Crap. Oh, good. I can two-shot these guys. Never mind. We're good. We good. Get wrecked. Oh, now we just got to get all the way up to the top. And I've got a couple more geologists to kill. 3 of them, I think I saw. I don't know when I get the spider quest. That should be soon, I think. I forget what quest that's for. I think it might be a quest I get in a different zone, now that I think about it. Thick spider silk. There's one geologist. I don't know if there's another ambush. Guy spawns over here. There's the signed letter. Sniped. Sad. Alright, quest complete. Now I just need 3 geologists. And then the quest over here will be done for the most part. This quest, I'd have to get super lucky. I could go try it, but at 48 or at 47, probably not worth it. Probably not a good idea. Oh, I forgot my oil. Alrighty, 2 geologists and then Dunzo. Do I want to go try to kill that thing right now? No, I don't. Would it be nice? Yes. Would it be a death trap? Almost probably. Oh no, somebody just killed them all. That's not great. So I guess I have to try to layer off. But like I said, people aren't really using the layer add-on anymore because they changed layering to an almost unusable state, unfortunately. So we'll wait. I think this guy comes all the way over here. Just 2 geologists. Come on, man. That didn't kill you, huh? Oh, wow. A 14-slot backpack. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Sweet. I will put you right there. Thank you very much. Oh, that's juicy. That is juicy. That is a beaut. I'll save that for my bank. Come on, geologists. So they must be waiting for the geologists as well. Another watchman. Oh, man. They got the geologist. Imagine boosting. Like, guys level whatever, and it's getting boosted. Kinda dumb. Like, play the game, man. Another watchman, really? Really? Geronimo. 2-shot. Nice. I'll just evade this guy out. He's got nothing on me. Say what? Oh, there it is. Yoink. Oh, is this where I get the quest to kill all the spiders? Yep. Alright, so we're gonna kill some spiders. A lot of spiders. And then the overdue package is all the way up here. Wait, no, that's Cortella's riddle. Maybe it's in Dustwallow? Yeah, Dustwallow Marsh right there. And then Swamp of Sorrows right there. What did I just pick up? BOE leather head, 60 silver. Yeah. Oh, I thought you died. There we go. All right, more spiders. I got 3 legs so far. More spiders, please. Max range frostbite, love it. Not loving the drop rate, though. Whew, okay. Killed 7 of these guys. I have 3 leg shafts, and they each have 8 legs, so whatever. Whoa. That one had 4, so that makes up for it. And he dropped a 1.76 gold 2-hand sword. Wow. That's pretty nice. Oh, you can net? Lame. Ammo. Oh boy. Was not looking at mana at all. It's all good. I think. I mean, I can use a mana pot if I really need to. That was a nice little leg spike. I love when that happens. "13 more of these things. In theory, that should only take 2 kills. One. Yeah. Nice. Oof. I do remember this quest being a terrible drop rate, even though spiders have 8 legs. Please crit. Thanks. Oof. Well, at least I'm going to get close to level 48. I mean, that's an upside. Alright, there's none in the cauldron. Well, there might be a couple, but... Oh, look, respawn. Alright, there we go. 11 of 20, more than halfway there. Now we just gotta pray for respawns. Lame. Alright. There's 4 here. Let's see what we can get done. Oh, he resisted? Lame. I'm poisoned for a really long time. I don't like this. 15 to 20 anyway. Grab you before you get out of range. Oh, that poison. One last tick on that poison. That's funny. Ooh, 17. Sweet. Oh, perfect timing. Evocation is up, and then I have to immediately use all my mana for buffs. Love it. Not all of it, like half of it. Alright, that's done. So now I want to go to... Where do I want to go? Well, I could go get that one. So why don't I do that? I will hearth and fly. Gotta go refill the coffee while I'm flying. Ooh, 1.31 gold on that Stranglethorn page. Nice. All right, I will be back
How are you?
in like 3 minutes. Look at that perfect timing. Actually, I'm going to go out this way. I'll swim across. I'm high enough level that other than a shark, I should be fine. I will just have to look for sharks. Don't see any. No sharks. What is that? Merc Thresher. I don't think I need to be concerned about that thing anymore. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, though. I need to be all the way over there. Let's turn around. I can go to the south, but it's a lot more dangerous there. The north, up that path, you just have to deal with a couple of spiders. I think that's the ramp up right there. Just because I don't remember what level that thing is, I'm not going to go anywhere near it. Yeah. We're safe. See, it's quests like this where being a mage is just so OP. Like, you know, granted, this one is because my hearth is in Gadget Sand, which it should be at this level anyway. But then after this, you know, hearth is on cooldown, but I can just teleport to Stormwind and fly to Netherguard Keep and don't have to worry about a thing. See what I mean? It's just so quick and OP. It's great. It's great. And now Netherguard. And then I'll go up to Swamp of Sorrows. And then from Swamp of Sorrows, I'll be all the way on the east coast of it, on the water. I can just teleport to Ironforge and then fly back to Loch Modan. I could have gotten the flight path for Thorium Point, but I figured I'd wait until I turn this quest in, because it's quite a trek, and honestly, just going through Loch Modan and Badlands is fine. I just wanted to get as much done with the buff in place, because there's, I think this one, the Balanced Flame Burge, I think that drops from a named mob. I'll look.
What can I do for you? Go with honor.
So if we look, yeah, Jarkuya, and then I have to go turn in the quest for Into the Depths, which I think it's the guy just standing on the stairs. But if it's not that quest, I'll just abandon it because I'm not going to do it. So once I turn this in Searing Gorge, why does that say 0 of 20? Excuse me? I'm going to reload. That must be a bug. Because I have 20 in my bank. So... And the quest is even tracking it. So Questy's just a little bugged out. It's honestly, it's probably a... it's a bug from the API change. Yeah, that's what it is. I've even found that quest tracking in retail is not working correctly. Like when you're doing a bonus objective or something where you have to like do 3 of something and then there's a next phase and you have to do 100% clear out, like the bars and the numbers are not moving unless you reload. Oh, for goodness sakes. What's the safest way to get there? Around Stonard and north is the safest way, I believe. South, there's just too much horde and too many elites. But I mean, the good news is I have shield and buffs, so it should be fine. I don't think I'm going to get my level turning in this quest. Take the signed letter to Ironforge. I'm not doing this quest. I don't know why. Oh, I got that in Daenerys. Didn't mean to. It'll be close. Sprinkle secret ingredient? Oh, that's the Hinterlands quest. Right there. Yeah, I remember. Alright, there's Stonard. Far enough away. Yeah, I'm just going to go around the north side of the temple. And then I'm going to figure out how I can get into the temple without having to deal with any of the elites. I think it's definitely possible. I'll just have to strategize. And maybe I can just go right now. Let's look. Oh, this might be a path. Yeah, I think I'm good right here. Nice. There's the stairs for the quest. I hope. I think. I think it's just a blood off on top of the stairs, right? Oh, maybe not. That sucks. Well, I'll keep going. I could have swore it was... Yeah, I'm not going in there. There's elites in there and whatnot. I'm just not going to risk it. For some reason, I thought maybe that is added later in the game. I thought there was like a blood elf, like right here, that you turn to this quest in. Must be later in the game. Whatever. So I'm just going to get rid of that. That got rid of like a full bubble of experience too. Lame. Okay, I'm done with the allergies. That was a long one. So finished that quest. Pretty easy. I was hoping that I could get the Sunken Temple quest done, but I misremembered that the Blood Elf that I thought was there must be added later or something. I don't know. But I've got a quest to turn in the Hall of Explorers, which I will do after I turn in this quest. So I'm going to run to Thorium Point. And I've got, what? 2 bubbles left to get to 48. That's fine. But I'll have a lot of quests to do in Searing Gorge now. Now that I've, farmed out the east. Still have the Horn of the Beast to get, but I'll worry about that later. I mean, I suppose... No, I don't even want to try it now. What do I get at 48? Anything super good? Fireball. 50 is the big one. Water, Cone of Cold, and Frostbolt. So that's huge. Here's the music. Just dig that needle in further. What is this? Oh, the reagent run. Agmon's Fate. Maybe it would have been faster to go to Thorium Point first. Although, either way, I'd still have to run to turn this in. This is obviously longer, but not a huge difference what order I do that in. I get through? Yep. Yeah, I'm like at least 6 levels, maybe 7 levels higher than them. Because this is a mid-upper level 30s zone, and then it turns into lower 40s as you get further west and south. So, I think we good. Lowest health today, 51.8%. That's not bad. Leave me alone. Yeah, I think I definitely went a longer way the first time. I think I went around the south over there. I did. And this would be why, because I've just got mobs all over me. Strafe for the win. I like the minimap, the change in zones. Just a straight line. Nice. I think there's a follow-up to this quest. I just think it's way higher level. Don't remember what it is. We'll find out, though. I do turn it in here, though, right? Because it's bugged again. Which is fine. I think I turn it in here. I hope I do. Oh, that's weird. If I don't turn it in here, where do I turn this in? I thought it was here. What have I done? What have I done? Daenerys. That is hilarious. I was just there. I blew my hearth to get there even. Well, that was... Oh, I'm going to go to Thorum Point while I'm here. Wow, that's just really bad. I thought I turned it in there, but... Eh. I'm just taking the scenic route, that's all. I mean, I had to come here to get the flight path anyway, but... Had I been paying attention, I would have done this first, because I didn't need to come back to this zone. And yeah, this is definitely the fast way. I forget what level all these guys are. They've got to be mid to upper 40s for sure. let's sell all this stuff while I'm here. Actually, no, I'll just get the flight path and teleport out, because I will save that. Whew. I'm out of Rune of Portals, too. Wow. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my packet of Arlendria, whatever they are, seeds. Get that casing. Arlendris seeds. I need 7 more Moragrain for those quests. Actually, I need 17 more. Now I need 14 more. Because there's 2 quests for 10 Moragrain at the same location. Same quest guy.
Would you like to purchase something?
Where are we at? 41 gold. Not bad. So now we have a turn-in the Hall of Explorers. And then I gotta get to Daenerys. Lame. Can't believe I screwed that up. That was so dumb. Oh well.
Hi. Great to meet you.
Oh yeah, Dwarven Justice.
Off with you.
That's just a go back to a Thorium Point quest. What's here? Reclaimed treasures, dungeon. No other quests here, so we fly to Wetlands. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to get to Daenerys. Still annoying that I screwed that up.
Great to meet you. Safe.
Well, overall, it's been a pretty good day. Productive. I didn't get a level, which is fine. Because I'm at that point now where it takes, a few hours to get a level if you're starting at... I think I was starting at, close to 1 XP. Unless you're in a zone like Ungoro and you sit down and you do, all 15 quests and you turn them all in. Then, yeah, you're going to get a level. But, doing all this stuff where you got to fly around and travel to do, the in-between stuff, it's... it takes 2 hours to do, 6, 7, 8 quests because you got to travel so much. But the good news is, once you do that and you're done, then you have quests that open up in Ungoro or Felwood, and then eventually Western Plaguelands. Then Winterspring, where you just have a ton of quests to just sit in and grind. The best zone for that, honestly, is Ungoro Crater. I mean, it's just one zone with everything in a big circle, and you just get monstrous XP. Where's the boat? Boat is not here yet. That's good. The boat's not here, it means I can't miss it. So what do we have in the bank? I've got, looks like, almost 5 stacks of Mage Weave cloth, which is good because I need to get further into tailoring. I need to get that to 225, learn the next level of it, and start making some higher level gear. I'm going to want to do that before I go to Ungoro Crater, for sure. This I'll try to sell. This I'm about to turn in. What is this for? Troya's Stave. Energize at the Equinox. Oh, that's in Fairloss. I'm saving this for when I make my crafted gear that I want to add the armor value. I also need to work on getting into Mage Weave for bandages. I must have, like, the boat must have just left when I was flying in. There it is. So tomorrow morning, what do I want to do? Or maybe tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. 12.1. I got to do a 12.1 stream. And I think I'm going to log into retail later today and dink around for a bit and just make sure that I'm caught up on everything I want to get caught up on before I move to 12.1. But I think I am. It's the boat. What's my hearth at? 25 minutes. Man, can't believe I did that. Forgot where to turn the quest in. Come on, boat. Good Lord. So we're almost there. We're it's still showing up as not completed, even though I have all the items. So Dwarven Justice just takes me back to Searing Gorge. Right there. That's all the way inside the cave. It's not at Thorium Point, unfortunately. So it's going to be a while before I go in there, if at all, honestly. Careful for sharks. Don't see any sharks. But it almost killed me once. And I've seen it one other time, so I don't know how far it patrols around. But like, I think it goes all the way around everything in the zone, honestly. Maybe it goes all the way around Azeroth. I don't know. I've never looked. Why don't I look? Reef Shark, 21 to 22 elites. Westfall, Darkshore, and Ashenvale. And Silver Pine Forest. That's not the one that I'm looking for. Yeah, it patrols everywhere. Coral Shark is what I'm looking for. 46 to 48. So that one, it patrols around Theramore Isle and around the island up by the Murlocs. So, 44 comments. Woof. So this will be the last turn-in of the day. And then, when I play hardcore next, it'll be mostly Searing Gorge, I think. Yeah, that's right. What bags do I have for my bank? I have an 8 slot, and that's it. So yeah, I'll throw that 10 slotter in there just to fit more stuff. I don't really keep a whole lot though. Mainly just cloth and crafting reagents and quest items that I can't use yet or can't do yet. Unlike my bag on retail, which is full of nostalgia. Like all of my original gear that I got in Sunwell, like my best in slot with the original gems and enchants that are no longer in the game, I still have that gear in my bank. Same thing with tier 1, 2, and 3 from Classic. Although I think I, at one point, put the tier stuff in my Void Bank, and that stripped everything from it. Can't remember if that stripped enchants or not. I forget. But it's fine. We made it. It took way longer than it should have, but, you know, whatever. I had to go to Thorium Point and get that flight path anyway. A lot of travel today, but I still got almost a full level, so, you know, worth it. Imagine all the travel I would have had to do if I wasn't a mage.
Potential customer. Yo.
Huh, a wand that is actually an upgrade. Nice.
Glad I could help.
It's actually really nice. The one that I had sells for 80 silver. Sweet. Means I can go back to, we'll go to Stormwind. I like hanging out in Stormwind. But what I really want to see is this actually worth anything? I don't think it is, but we'll find out. I moved too soon. Lame. So I used an hour and a half of buffs to get almost a full level. Worth it. I'll have a little bit left for Searing Gorge. Unless I get rebuffs, which I probably will. Quick head to the auction house. $41, I'll take it. Anything else? What is Moragrain going for? 35. I'll cancel these and start them over. Just in case somebody's going to buy them. I mean, I already sold one, so I made all my gold back on it. I spent like 20 silver or 30 silver to buy them, and I sold one page for 1.3 gold worth. All right. Vendor, quick.
Looking for something specific? Safe travels.
And now the bank.
King's honor, friend.
King's honor. I'll pay 1 gold for another bank slot. Thanks. Heavy bronze, steel. Oh, I can actually use that now, so I will. Those are quest items. Cool.
Be careful.
That's going to do it. Azure Silk Cloak. It's not something that I actually want to wear, though. Is it? Actually, yeah, it is. What do I need to make that? Bolt of Silk. Okay, I'm just going to go do that. I completely forgot that I had this. Derp.
Need help?
What else do I need?
For the
Like
Alliance.
blue dye and something else, right? Blue dye and fine thread. Well, that's just fine. I've been missing out on 10 frost damage.
Good day to you.
2 blue dye, 2 fine thread, new cloak. Oh, that's right. You can't take a cloak off when you're crafting. Yeah. Nice. We are strong.
Safe travels.
10 more frost power. I'm up to 41. Good stuff. All right. That was a good morning. That was a good run. Tonight or tomorrow, or maybe both, but tomorrow for sure. Don't know if I'm going to do retail 12-1 or more of this. I will decide, and we'll see you then.